Okay, so we're here once again in Sword Factory, and today I thought I'd show you guys how to basically completely avoid data loss. So, as you guys do know, recently I did have data loss myself where my whole bank was wiped, and thankfully we did manage to get most of my swords back. Obviously I'm still missing one or two of them. I do also have one sitting here in the Ascender 2, which is my most expensive one. However, I thought today I'd just show you guys basically how to completely avoid that. And how to basically make sure that you keep your swords. So there is two main glitches that make you basically lose all your swords. Obviously one of them being where your bank gets wiped, and another one where your your sword can get stuck in the Ascender. So I'm basically going to show you guys how to more or less fix those. So I haven't actually gotten my sword stuck in my Ascender before. However, someone did tell me, just in case it does happen, what you can go ahead and do is pick up a different sword. And if you do see a sword stuck in the Ascender, I'm not too sure what it actually looks like, but I believe if you do go ahead and just kind of come over here and drop another sword in, I think you might get it back that way. So that's one way to basically how to get your sword back at the Ascender. However, the main one is obviously getting your bank wiped. So obviously this one is probably the most worrying one, mainly because obviously this is where you store most of your expensive swords. And obviously you don't exactly want to just be carrying them around all the time, just in case you do die when you go out fighting or something. So basically what I'd recommend is you can leave your stuff in your bank like so. However, when it comes for you to leave, I would recommend picking up all of your important ones. So obviously right now I should have enough space in my hotbar to pick all of these up. So basically what you just go ahead and do is obviously just walk over all of them, pick them up like so, and then just have them in your hotbar, and this is basically the safest place for your swords. Obviously the same thing goes for the Ascender. I would just recommend picking it up if you're even just changing servers or you are leaving for like an hour or maybe a whole day. I would still recommend picking up all your important swords. Now obviously in your hotbar you can only pick up 10. However, I do believe if you quickly open up your full inventory by pressing, I think it's like the squiggly line button, then you can just, I think, drag most of your swords into here as well. Now I'm not too sure if these will disappear or not. However, it is just maybe another place that you can store your swords. But I would definitely recommend having all of your important swords, like your damaged swords and your expensive swords, in your hotbar. And one thing I am also doing as well, every time I am leaving a game now, I'm just putting one random sword in here just to see how often data wipe actually happens, because it has happened twice to me. Thankfully the second time it was just some really random, like legendary bad swords, so I wasn't too bothered about that one. But obviously I am just kind of keeping out on how often it is happening, and I do believe they have actually gotten on another developer to help with kind of fixing the data wipes and stuff like that. So hopefully it can be fixed fairly soon, and hopefully once it is fixed, it is definitely fixed. So yeah, that is basically how to avoid data wipe. Just basically pick up all of your important swords, put them in your hotbar, and that is basically the safest place to put them. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.